It is Sunday and time has sprung forward. And I am all over the place today, but we're going to keep pushing. I'm hoping that I don't have any technical issues, but I've got my phone here. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Sus. Hi, Mrs. Q. We are going to push through. If you ladies would go ahead, and that does not surprise me at all. Hello, the Closet Dive. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Sunflowerish 6. Really needed it. So I'm going to give just another minute for a few folks to sign in. I'm sure other people got caught by the daylight outside the same way I did. And we're going to get ready to get started. But I do hope that you all have enjoyed your weekend. And I think I'm going to kind of do tonight's content a little and then go to the Tilton. Many of you know that my birthday is actually in December. That's how long I've been holding on to these gifts because they came in December. Hi, Four Ducks. So I figured it's time for me to not only show them. Thank you, Shirley. It's not only time for me to share them, but it's time for me to be able to move into them as well. So the first thing I am going to my tribe sister Kimberly Mines posted a picture of some accessories that she picked up in of all places, none other high-end other than Target. Yeah, local Target. Two accessories were $12.99 and $9.99 respectively. They fall in the vein of Dooney and Bourke's Carrington. They are the colors absolutely are amazing. So I want to be able to share these with you because last week I shared with you the Tory Burch Carrington with a K Triangle Cosmetic case. My tribe sister Carmen Hawkins also shared. Hi, Cara. She also shared it with you. She actually debuted it on her channel. You have seen accessories from Mrs. Q's channel on Tribe Time on yesterday, where she shared different brand wallets, making sure that you find a brand that works for you and a size wallet and the carry all depends on you. So I just want to make sure that in your quest to build your accessory arsenal, that in exploring other brands, you also take into consideration that some of those other brands are actually going to be inexpensive or everyday brands. So I picked these items up in Gainesville, Florida. Of course, Kim found them in Michigan, where she is. I'm going to be in Florida, again, a different part of Florida this week. Some of my other tribe sisters have seen them. Hi, Joss. I actually saw them also at the Target here in Georgia. But I wanted to just give you a couple of alternatives because if you're watching this channel and you aspire to build your designer handbag collection, coins may not be agreeing with your plan. I just want you to know that not everything has to have, you don't have to apply your light bill money to have accessories. There are very nice, cost effective options out here. So, the first one to you, this is like a little micro suede cosmetic case. It is the size, it's the brand Universal Thread Goods Company. So, their cell phone and see if that connection is any more reliable. But for now, we're going to just go with it. All right, I'm going to give the room just another minute to kind of build up because it looks like I lost a couple of people. I'm not going to badmouth AT&T because it's not going to change anything, but they might become a part of a sip and cuss if we have too many more Sundays where the connection is not reliable. All right. Looks like a little peachy coral colored cosmetic case, micro suede, micro finish. The color, and I know that's going to be for anybody to read. It's probably not going to focus, but it's called Orange Slush. This was just over in their handbag section, $9.99 at Target. So it's accessible to everyone. It's a little cavern in there, but it does have a interior zipper pocket. So as you're thinking about accessories, don't feel like you have to go and buy a ton of new stuff. Remember, part of our journey this year is enjoying your Target, and I promise you, there's Dooney Bourke. So for those of you that are scratching your head, just hang tight. So this was an accessory option. I cannot wait to move into this. And what I got her to go with is the Target version of a Carrington in this gorgeous. So just think about that. This is $12.99 from Target. It is in the color Nove Floral. And it is by the brand A New Day. And they did have a few other alternatives. They didn't, this is the only print that they had that had the Carrington style pouch. So I'm going to tag Target in this, and hopefully they will expand their offering, because I love orange or French blue or denim or Bordeaux. This I've got it in two places now. So whichever place works best, accessories and exploring wallets. Again, Tribe Time yesterday on Mrs. Q's channel tied in perfectly to this, because not only do you need different color wallets and sizes and styles, and you know how many cards, and whether you need snaps, or zips, or whether you need a place to store receipts or a slim wallet, etc. The same thing applies with your matching accessories. So it does not all have to be the same brand. And I'm like this. I know I have been brand loyal, brainwashed by Dooney Bourke, and I have finally seen the light. And yeah, 2019, I'm not gonna limit myself because this little pouch from Target was absolutely adorable. So shout out to my tribe sister Kimberly Mines for sharing this amazing find. And I found this one. This was actually the little orange slush cosmetic micro suede. It was more limited in the store than the actual. Share this with you, and I wasn't even thinking about it, but I had it when I got back home, and I pulled it out, and I thought, you know, if you have a French blue French blue beacon card case, if you have the case from a different brand in blush or pink or peach, if you have the orange, I don't know, dandelion would be a nice pop. Use this for a pop, and then pair it with other solid color accessories and pull it all together so that it looks very coordinated. Did you catch that? Coordinated. First thing of inexpensive accessories, if you have not been in your Target, or as I have called it since undergrad, Target, then it would be worth taking a trip in to see what they have. If you like Millie, they do have a different printed pattern with accessories. Instead of it being the Carrington, they actually have the Millie. So if that's your preference, make sure that you are checking out Target. So I showed you the inside of the orange slush cosmetic. This one comes with a navy blue wristlet, and of course this is faux vegan leather. And my tribe sisters know I've always told them that I don't need anything vegan. Look at the amazing storage inside this vegan Carrington version from Target. So it is a navy interior. It has two card, good angle here. So one here card slot, and then it has a slip pocket on the ball, and then it just opens up. It is, and I don't have, do I have a Carrington near me? I do not. Earlier today, when I had an epiphany of what my organization is going to look like, and now then I can start like overhauling this room for storage. But here it is, slip pocket, 2 card slot, zipper pull, gold tone hardware, and it has the faux leather, vegan leather wristlet. For those of you that are just joining, Target $12.99, Target $9.99. Nouveau Floral is the print for this one. The color is called Nouveau Floral. This one is called, and in addition to all of the other beacon card cases, I just Triangle Cosmetic case. These names are getting long and brand to go from bag to bag to bag and just change a few accessories if you like. All right. Yes, DJ King, I should have live streamed but y'all don't have to worry about Target shipping because you can order it online. So maybe I'll do that this week while I'm back in Florida. So this is the inexpensive accessories portion of the live stream. All right. So next thing I'm going to say is for any of you, be careful of DJ King. That's not all I'm getting. For purchases that I didn't even know existed or that I needed, that I wanted. And I guess I went along willingly because I don't remember her keying my credit card in to any site. I'm just saying, be careful because she will pull you into vortexes that you did not even know existed. So just be careful. Just be careful. A shout out for the Carrington Triangle Cosmetic case near you, and you were willing to, work with someone. So I want to say again, thank you to Rosalind for playing personal shopper this week. It is much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so here is the next, and I probably should have split this up into like 3 separate lives, or maybe an on-demand video and then 2 separate lives. Just go with it. We're just going to just go with it. So, have the Tilton in any color, but you have the Tilton. I'm just curious. Just that quick. And my battery, and DJ King. So who knows how long that one is going to last. But how many of you have the Tilton? All right. So if you have it, just type have, send have. If you don't, a no will suffice. I'm going to give you what I'm going to call a DIY Tilton alternative. And it's going to be a bag that is currently available on both Dooney.com and on I Love Dooney. Available in nylon, Florentine, and pebble. And if you have, DJ, she's saying get your cards. You probably should get your card. How many of you have a detachable web strap from Dooney? Bag came with, or like a messenger bag or something that has that from bag to bag, or maybe over the last few months of live streams, you've actually purchased one. All right, so 4 Ducks says that her Toscana satchel came with one. Teresa Johnson has hers on the Weekender. Suz says she has the strap and from the Toscana collection. Carmen, you are going to need to call out if you were interested in Tilton, because this is going to be a DIY Tilton, and I think she got completely tickled at seeing how excited I got, to the point that I was going to hold this and do an entire live stream on it next week or midweek, and just decided, you know what? It's on sale, so before Dooney figures it out, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. All right. You need the tote. You need the strap. You need a web strap, either from in a bag from a previous collection, $25. They have it in black with the Sierra trim. They have black, and then they have like the natural or khaki colored. All right. So you've got your straps. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with the Tilton, I have my natural colored one here. You have many times. I use it as a laptop bag for work. I traveled with it for the bucket list experience. It has but it does not have a removable strap per se. It has the zipper top, no feet on the bottom. Great as a shoulder bag because it has the adjustable strap. Or you can stretch it, use it as a crossbody. Great as a work bag, great as a messenger bag, great as a baby bag, great as an overnight bag, great as an oversized purse. It is absolutely perfect. But this bag is hard to find. It is expensive. It is glorious in all of its full Florentine, but it's hard to find. They're not easily found on the second-hand or secondary market, and those that are available, they want your coins. They want a bunch of your coins. So it has a zipper top. If you are not tied to the zipper top, let me give you a regular available option. You can actually go and find different colors in a similar bag that will work. So I was in the process of changing bags earlier today. DJ King challenged me to find something that still had the tags on it, still had the plastic on the straps, and to figure out how I was going to use that this week, which is rough for me because unlike people that go to work and go home at the end of every day, usually when I leave to go to work, I'm gone for several days because I'm on the road. So I don't have an option to, it can make for long, miserable weeks if I don't have it, right? If I'm not available at home to swap bags. Thanks, Carmen. So I switched Courtney's sack. I had to rearrange the way my stuff was organized in the inside because it wouldn't lay flat. So I had to, what's her name? The Asian lady that's doing all the organization and minimalist videos right now. She's on shows. She's all over YouTube. She's doing on talk and stuff. But one of the videos that she did talked about let's see if I can, I lost my live on the other one. So one of the videos that she did talked about that when you organize your purse, everything should be vertical. So instead of, yes, this, you should slide your wallet in your purse like this so that you can see everything that as it's lined up and easily in and out for your items. So I ended up watching that video, took some tips, everything's lined up, but it still was not working on my shoulder. So what I did was I was getting ready to take my stuff out of it. That's what I was getting ready to do. I was getting ready to take my stuff out because it may not look like it, but I really tried a Michael Kors and an Henri Bendel shoulder strap. They ended up making this a little too long, and because this bag is a little north-south and a little east-west as well, it just fit. It was too long for me. It's not going to be feasible with me in and out of the airport. But when I did that, because I have my straps hanging so that they're easily accessible, I remember it was in black. So the first one that I tried was black, and I didn't really like it because of the stark contrast between the strap from my Newport tote that I had been carrying, which lightened it up a little bit, has the Sierra trim on it, which fits far better, or look far better to me than the black on black, and I added it. So this is my alternative to the Tilton, and I'm going to give you the dimensions. I'm going to tell you why I think this works. The first is The hardware on here is large enough that you can keep your Florentine strap and you can do your alternative. There will be times this week where I need the shoulder strap. But as I am making my way through the airport trying to get through TSA security, the longer strap crossbody would probably be the Tilton that has a zipper top closure. The extra large Courtney only has a magnetic closure. So being able to keep her in front of me with my wallet and everything standing up, I felt more comfortable with the strap. The other thing is, and I know I have been one to lie, still don't know that I do, by the way, why he would put this kind of strap on a full leather bag like a Toscana. Those were really expensive bags. But what I will say is, as an alternative, I am glad that I have these kinds of straps now in my collection, because DJ, the pebble grain, the nylon, I want to say maybe there's a Saffiano version, but I could have that completely wrong. On I Love Dooney, great colors, great price, especially if you already have a strap that you can use. Florentine is available on Dooney.com. Don't forget eBates, because I think it's at 4%, and that bag is only available in chestnut, and it is $2.89, I think, which is still a fraction of the price of a Tilton, even if you did find it. Even if the Tilton came back today, doing the DIY version of it with your own strap and using the extra large Courtney is going to be the best option. Now, let me tell you some of the what I think are amazing differences between the Tilton and the extra large Courtney. And I also got it in red Florentine. Do you know how hard it is to find a red Tilton? It's all, from a dimension standpoint, I did get, it's going to be difficult to do without completely knocking it does. So from front to back has a little bit more real estate in depth, but Courtney is actually a smidgen longer. The Tilton is about maybe an inch and a half taller than the Courtney, and it has a zipper top, whereas the to forego having a, there's no reason you should miss out on a bag in your collection that at a fraction of the cost. Colors are available in pebbled leather. I'm talking about colors like amethyst and teal and bubblegum. I wouldn't do bubblegum. Is you have the alternative. You probably already have a strap. If not, go spend $25 as opposed to $450 on Posh trying to buy somebody else's used Tilton and rock it out. This, let me tell you, I told DJ King, I said, you're going to have to check back in with me. And like, I literally, once I added the strap, I was walking around doing stuff in the house with my bag on to carry it over the shoulder. I know now I just need to hold her by the handle, which will also put my elbow so that it's so that no body can really reach into my bag because I don't have the zipper top. But it also helps to keep it on my shoulder so that the sliding action does not happen. So now I want to know in the comments, I want you to tell me either or you're on the hunt. If you are not already looking on Dooney.com or ILD to find the extra large Courtney sack, pebbled leather, nylon is also an option, or the Florentine version on Dooney.com, you are missing. ILD, I would say Courtney, I've got enough hardware again to have both straps, and I'm traveling with guitar straps or replacement straps. Are what those are some of the conversations that we're kind of throwing at you as we do live streams and tribe times. And if you're following, excuse me, if you're following Kimberly Mines, if you're following Sonja Covington on Instagram, Sonja Covington will have you blowing your entire check on guitar straps because she has just paired them up so beautifully with her bags and her accessories. So again, if we are committed as a tribe, as a community, to enjoying our collections this year and exploring Our collections this place and so special and such a place that at this point 47 of you are hanging out on a Sunday afternoon when time has changed and we've all in essence lost an hour in the day. It feels like we lost an hour, lost an hour of sleep. That's why this space is so important. And to think I've been on the hunt for, I've like coveted a red Florentine tilt difference in the dimensions. There's not enough difference in the dimensions between Tilton and Courtney for it to be that significant. Not because y'all probably don't think, well, it's a hot mess. Yeah, we're not doing a what's in your bag. We're not doing that. I hope that you are, as Suz said, sacked up and strapped up so that if you do not have a Tilton, I don't do a whole lot of chestnut, but if you like chestnut, if you want to um, go with pebbled leather and do what I'll call more fashion colors, then go in with the pebbled leather. If you're looking for a lighter weight alternative for the summer, then you can go with the nylon. If y'all remember at the start of 2017, I started the year off with a nylon Courtney sack that going into March I had to force myself to move out of because I lived in it for the first like 2.5 months of the year. So that is your DIY or alternative to Tilton. Get off of the secondary market. I'm sure y'all know how to advocate for it, especially if you can go on. I think the Courtney sack and pebbled with the colors I think was as low as 167. Many of you probably already have it, probably have it in your collection and aren't carrying it. You have straps that you aren't moving from bag to bag. So this again is an attempt to help you explore your collection. And the fact that I can go, if I want to take this strap off and throw it in my bag, I can. If I just want to use the Florentine strap that comes with it, or if I want to go from shoulder carry to crossbody because I'm trying to get my luggage in the rental car or through security or whatever. Perfect. It was perfect. All right. Y'all can tell I needed this today. I really did need this today. Now, all right. I've opened this box because do I need to check? I probably should check the comments, but I know that my live on my cell is getting ready to die because it keeps flashing saying the battery's low. All right, so I'll come back to what colors are they? I'm Purse Happy too. What color are your small Florentine satchels? I would call the local retail store and ask them what guitar straps they still have in it, and I would just look for one of those for $10. If you sign up for MK Michael Kors VIP, they will ship to you for free. That's where I would start. And with them being red and denim, for me, red is neutral. There are, Sonja's not on tonight. She has a link. I don't know, Carmen, maybe you have the link that Sonja, I think it was Amazon. And they were still relatively inexpensive as well. So, all right. So, birthday is in December. My birthday occurred during the birthday with my tribe sisters. But before, I found a Dooney box on my porch. And y'all know, like I know, I didn't buy a whole lot during the 12 days of Dooney this year because there just was not a lot that caught my attention. For those of you that are watching me on my cell, I just want you to know that it's dying. So 2 of you are going to lose me here in just a minute. So what is it? Well, I looked at the label and it didn't have my name on it. It has my ex's name on it. So I called and said, hey, I just got home. It's for you. It should have your name on it. So I look a little bit more on the label, and sure enough, it has done. I watched your live. I know that there were a couple of bags you didn't have that you wanted, which is rare because you usually just buy what you want. So I thought this was an opportunity for me to surprise you. So surprised I am, and right now we are going to figure because it has been sitting. So I'm hoping he's not like watching now and realize that it's been sitting since December. But I did open the box, and we are going to so today. So that there's I'm sure that they shipped so that y'all can. So, okay. So it's Alto. And he went big because, do y'all see that? That says $525. Yep, I've got two of them. Now, they were on sale. But still, I hadn't purchased them for myself. And clearly he watched and knew because I have the saddle color. Oh. And he bought the two that I wanted, which were red, if you can believe I didn't have red, and then the grape color. So we're going to start with red because the grape is the one that I was just like, I can't believe I didn't get that when it was available during the 12 days of Dooney, like, year before last. I need scissors. Do I have scissors in here? It's got a box cutter. That will work. All right. Aww. I get to celebrate my... Oh. Oh. Let me get it. Or use it inside a bigger bag. Yes, Kim does have a review, and Kim kept telling me, she was like, DA, you should just go ahead and get it. You need it. You should go ahead, add the other color to your collection. You're gonna regret not getting it. And I was like, no, I got adult. I have it. Isn't this red pretty? Y'all, if you don't think that red is a neutral, we should probably spend some one-on-one time together so that I can convince you. Black is a neutral, red is a neutral. All right, I'm just, and she's so pretty, and she don't have any scratches. Battle one, and Kim also did a review of, or an unboxing of the red. She has the red. Now, the one that had me like completely on the fence, which I can't believe he did that one because I was so on the fence, and it's so not practical for me in, let me get it put up. But this one is in gold, but it's in the color grape. And all I can think of is Cuba, because everything is giving me Cuba vibes. If you, it looks like black through the plastic. Ooh, look at that. I need to just take that. Ooh. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the large as well. It is it still available? It's still available on I Love Dooney, I think in both sizes. I think it's still available on I Love Dooney in both sizes. But you see how smooth, oh Well, here's the happy birthday surprises. How about that? That grape is so different. I don't have, I carried, is it amethyst? No, aubergine. Look at, look. Oh, look at them peeking. Mm. So there they are. Now, you just tell me, wouldn't either one of these work, or even the natural colored one? Can't you see that being like perfect cruise attire? I love it. I'm gonna have to call and say thank you all over again. So that's it. We're at 52 minutes, and I don't know so I am going to cut the phone, which means that one is about to go dead in itself. We have been on for just shy of an hour. We've seen some inexpensive accessory alternatives from Target and that. But we are, I'm going to go ahead and sack alternatives. What I will tell you is, don't call and bother the people at the outlet over there. It's not there. Order it off of Dooney.com or I Love Dooney to get your Courtney sack. Don't call them. I'm not telling you it is at the outlet. It is not. That, or just go in your collection and find something that has the bag and pull it off of there. Courtney sack as your alternative or DIY version of the Tilton. Make sure that you hit Target up for some inexpensive accessory eating set. And then I'm going to go and make a thank you call for my birthday gift, because